Good morning, Cutie Quilters. Okay, this is the basting video, finally. It turned out I really couldn't do it on the heirloom quilt, so I put my little baby whole cloth quilt up here, and in no time, we're gonna get this thing basted. This is just a whole cloth quilt. That's a two yard piece. I folded it in half, put some batting in it, and I'm going to do a whole cloth diagonal quilt. Diagonal lines and then fill it in. So this is the initial part. I got the quilt sandwich up, no problem. I did not pre-baste it. No tack basting at all required on this. It's small enough. I had no problem getting it on the frame. I'm just hooking the clips before I begin. Tucking my tails. You know how I am about that. I am the tuck your tails lady. Okay, everything's out of the way. Okay, just going to tell you. I am, for the purpose of this basting, I'm using navy thread. And I just want to make sure you can see everything. Okay, you can see my navy thread, so you'll see what's going on. I have lemon on the bottom, lemon mist on the bottom. This is a glide thread. I have a PQ 1500S on the Cutie. That is a domestic MidArm, for those of you that are wondering. I also have a Grace Company speed controller on my handle. I have put dots, 2 dots, one for needle up, needle down position speed, and one for quilting speed. That will become important information when we start. I have my top tension at about 3. I have my thread length, stitch length at 0, because I am free motion quilting. I'm in free motion quilting mode. I have my feed dogs down. Okay. I have on this my quilt sandwich. I have my smoothie clips clipped. I also, when I'm doing basting, I keep my bottom clips on also. I don't float, because the tension on the sandwich is funky when you're using long stitches and going slow on this machine. Not a good idea. If you have this machine or the Juki or what have you, one of these domestic MidArms, good idea to keep the bottom clip, the rigidity clips on also for tension purposes. Okay, because we're going slow and long. Okay? So, on this quilt, because it's small, I'm going to start in the middle. So this is about the middle right here. So here we go. Okay. Normally I start tack the top down and all that. Don't need to do that on this one. Okay. So I'm going to start basting in the middle. It is possible to baste on the Cutie Frame. I'm going to show you how I do it. I don't want to just say, I know how to do it. This is how I do it. I don't know your machine or your setup. Okay, this is for all the domestic. Okay, now I'm doing the needle up, needle down, so I have it in position. It's going to go down, and it's going to come up. And then I'm just going to move it and bring my bobbin thread, which is lemon. My bobbin, I didn't bother changing my bobbin, so that's okay. You'll be able to see the thread. Okay, we're dead center, so here we go. Down. I'm just going to bring it up a little higher. Let me show you. Okay, on here. Can you see that? It's a little higher than this. So about there. Just there. Okay? Here we go. Let's move this closer so you can see. right, move this back, there. I'll turn this off so you can see everything, okay? Good, here we go. So you can see all these wonderfully long stitches. Okay. See? Not bad, huh? Okay, let's see if you can get in there. Can I? Okay. Now, okay, I want to move that down or up. Okay, there. About that far apart. So about 2 inches. There we go. We're just moving right along here. And we're going to take it down here. Okay. There. Can you see where we're at here? Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, because as you know, we're just basting. I'm not getting all wound around the axle over this. I'm just going to connect that. Okay. There. That's basted in the middle. So now, I could just bring it up or down. Needles, there's a needle down. There, needles down. Let me turn it off so it doesn't start sewing. And I'm just gonna take these bottom clips off. Okay, take that off, take that off, and just pull it down a little bit. Or let's see. We will move it up, up a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna move it up a little bit so we can come down. Okay, put the clips back on. This is going really fast. Being able to baste on the cutie is gonna make fast work out of doing this. Sorry, I bumped you there. Okay, another thing I did is if you really want that tight pressed look, you have to press. You can press your top while it's on the cutie. Yeah, I have one of those little tiny presses, and that's what I did before. I obviously didn't press that one wrinkle out, but that's okay. It's gonna come out. So let's see if I can bring up the needle. There. All right, that's about the length I want to go. Turn my speed up just a drop. And away we go. This is so easy. When I think about all the needle basting I've done, it really is amazing. I'm just gently pulling it along, making those long stitches. And I'll probably bump you again. Okay. Here we go, just a little there. Okay, and I'll just bring it up and over. Oh, I have to hold the side for tension. Okay. And it really doesn't matter. Oh. We want to keep this on. Oops. I'm bringing my needle up so I don't break it, because when I move it, it will bend the needle and it will come down and break. There. Okay, I've got that basted. Now, can I come down further? Nope, that's it. Okay. That's it. Now. Okay. Now I will be able to, because it's a whole cloth quilt and it's the same, theoretically I would be able to draw on the other side or this side. This has dark thread. I don't think it'll throw me off because I'll be using my friction pens to do the diagonal lines. Okay, and then at that point I will do the stitch in the ditch on those lines, and I can rip this out and proceed on. So that should be good. Okay, so again, what I'm going to do is undo this, undo this. I hope this is helping someone and giving you the courage to try on your machine. It's really, it seemed like it would be simple to me when I thought about it, but I was really nervous about trying it on a really, you know, good quilt. And that heirloom quilt just has too many seams. So you have to consider the quilt, you know, how much work it can handle. So let's see here. Move this up. How much further can I do this? Okay. Let's see how far down. Okay, that's about it. So we're going to move this up, right? Because we want to. Okay. Smoothing all the while. Okay. Then we're just going to start clipping. But thinking about it takes a lot of energy. Just trying the mechanical, you know, working it out is what takes a lot of my energy. You know, do I go up or down? How do I get it to go up or down? And this goes here. I've got to get this out of there. I've got this doubled up in there. I don't want that. Did I really screw up? I might have. Okay, let's bring this up. Okay, turn it off. Bring it over. And let's cut this. Let's take a look. Quilting in a closet has its pluses and minuses. Let's just say that. I would like a big room, but I don't have that right now. So I'm going to take this off and take a look. Over. What happened here? Something's going on. Okay. Can I move it? What happened? Oh, I hope I didn't sew this part to it. I think I did. Oh, no. Something went horribly wrong. Let's go to the back. And look, I have handles. It's a joke. Oh, did I screw up? I sure did. All right. Ellie really screwed up. She sewed her quilt to itself. This is why you have to roll up the back fabric. I seem to be doomed to this sort of thing. It's not the straps, it's the quilt itself. Okay, well, that's all I have for now. I hope this helped and educated. Don't quilt until you roll up your fabric in the back. Darn it. Anyway, enough swearing for today. I have to go cut my quilt. Cut the threads.